A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And some room to work. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead.
Prater lining up for the point after.
Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll run with a former Viking, Cordero Patterson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
The Bears first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
First down Bears.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Scott Miller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jonathan Bostic came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 9-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
20-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside. And he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
It's 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Vikings 7, Bears nothing. Tommy Townsend.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bears take over
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The throw over the middle, taken in. The 30. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown,
Scotty Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The kick
And his kick is good.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the training expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now throwing 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think to absorb that contact.
He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. He sets up the screen to Jones. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going. It's Winston. And the holiday is killed. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
Now 3rd and 13.
Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
A 51-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
No, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of
a really nice gain of 25 yards.
Chicago.
And they'll try to run the option here. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
16 more on that one and another first down. But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
It's a 10 more there and another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
And he'll decide to keep this once more.
And some room to roam now. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Patterson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. They run with Patterson, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will knot us up at 10. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
4 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
It's taken to the 26. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. Vikings take over 1st and 10.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
15-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 3rd down, here's Jones. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
10 at the 13-yard line.
And the 13-year man puts it through. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he's able to find Diggs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
He's brought down.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And tackled down after a gain of 3.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Cordero Patterson Wilson, scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, man.
22 yards there, a first down.
He should have dropped it.
7-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a big scheme going.
Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back, and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Flushed out right. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Well, this is taken
Once he would drop that, I'd have traded him next year for sure.
And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, "Get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play." That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, it's
Like you
Patterson.
gotta block
And he'll
him,
get
bro.
about 4
Yeah.
as he's brought down at the 24.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 17.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jeff Swain, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
His kick.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Bears 24, Vikings 20.
How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break the
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Jeffrey Simmons has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Third and long for Winston. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials.
There we go. Come on, man.
At the 1-yard line.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Taking on the midfield logo. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over first and 10.
3-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Bruh.
Look at this. They get the
Come on, brother. How you float the ball like that?
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Here the Vikings
Come on,
now
man.
start their next drive.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Brings up
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes that are going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first and 10, Winston.
Maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
second and 8 at the Bears' 24-yard line.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down.
Winston to throw for it on 4.
Let's go.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side to his tight end swing. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards.
Man,
Picked up a little bit of yardage there. And
that was a good catch, brother.
This situation should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run on first down. It's Peterson. And this time they were ready.
You went right past him.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. The tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now they'll throw here.
No! God, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And nobody gonna catch you. A tough damn, I should have called down.
Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win.
Stay in this motherfucking game. Motherfuckers, man. Golly, you know what? It's some bullshit.
Perhaps to win this ball game.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Oh,
took him a little too far to 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 41. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming
coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Minnesota, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with